from the free throw line tonight. She had only shot 3 times from the field. A major storyline for the Liberty again tonight. And feeding Lainey Hamilton, can't get it. Vandersloot left wide open, well short. Ionescu chases it down. Liberty running out of time. Ionescu has to put it up. Stewart gets another look. All kinds of opportunities here for the Liberty. Lainey Hamilton makes good on it. Cuts the lead to 4.
Hustle play. Where was this earlier in the game? New York, 35 seconds not left. Minnesota gonna advance the ball, but think about this last possession. They got 3 offensive rebounds until they got shot going in.
But the other stat that stands out to me, 14 offensive rebounds for the Liberty, and they've only generated 9 second chance points off the 14 rebounds. Offensive rebounds. Well, this is not done yet. Just under 35 seconds left to play. 2-possession game. Minnesota from the sideline. Just about a 10-second differential. Stewart looked like she was trying to stop the clock. There she goes.
I saw Coach Brandello over there screaming for a trap, so it looks like they were trying to force the turnover. And Stewie finally just fouled.
Both teams in the corners. McBride's first trip to the free throw line tonight. 9 points for Kayla McBride on her 32nd birthday. Not the efficiency numbers that we've seen from her tonight, but 2 key free throws here for Minnesota down the stretch.
And other players stepping up for the offense that's been missing. Bridget Carlton, Xanda Lucini. I mean, they have filled in the gaps, and this team now has 90 points.
What about the confidence? You got to have a lot of confidence as the coaching staff and even as a team when you have players like that step up.
And we get a timeout called, 90-84. With 23 seconds left.
Yeah.
6 of 7 in the 4th quarter for the New York Liberty. I mentioned their schedule coming into this game. About 4 games in about 6 days. They will have a break until they play Atlanta on Sunday. And after this game, Minnesota stays on the road at Dallas, at Chicago, and then back in New York on July 2nd.
Yeah, and I thought that was why it was so important to get Vandersloot and Laney back, because New York was coming off of that back-to-back on the Saturday, Sunday coming into this Tuesday. But that's still a very difficult recovery.
Yeah, mixing in 2 starters. Back in the mix here tonight.
Well, Lainey Hamilton started the game. Courtney Vandersloot came off the bench later on in the game.
Ionescu for 3. Vandersloot and Williams tied up. It'll be a jump ball between the 2 of them.
A little mix-up right here. Trying to figure out. Go to the jump ball.
Looks like a jump ball violation.
Final few seconds of this one. Vandersloot. Ionescu.
Liberty really needs to create a turnover here, and right before a 5-second call, Cheryl Reeve gets a timeout.
Well, Kyler was trying to find somebody to pass it to, and Coach Reeve was down there on the baseline dancing with her.
With 7 seconds left to play, the atmosphere, the crowd has turned out here tonight. You know, Brianna Stewart was talking about maybe this is a game and an opportunity to target a new and a different New York audience in Long Island.
Yeah, this crowd has been engaged. They have definitely brought the energy. But unfortunately, with about 7.1 seconds left, unless the Liberty are able to put together a couple stops and hit some miraculous buckets, this might be the Minnesota Lynx Cup championship.
First appearance in the Commissioner's Cup championship title game. And the Liberty running out of time in their bid to try to go back-to-back in Cup titles. Laney Hamilton stops the clock with 6.3. The first Commissioner Cup game happened in a neutral site in Phoenix between Seattle and Connecticut. Aces beat Chicago in that second year in Chicago. And then the Liberty beat the Aces in Vegas last year. The Minnesota team winning as the road team once again.
Well, Jonquel Jones is going to head back to the free throw line. Nafisa Collier trying to make a hard attempt, I guess, defensive attempt, and gets called for the foul.
Her only 2 points have come from the free throw line. And now in 2 games, there's a little bit of a pattern. Jones just with 4 points against Minnesota in the first meeting.
I definitely think the defense of Minnesota, especially Alana Smith, is very underrated. And I think that set the tone early in this game, and Jonquel just was not able to get on her footing. Minnesota did play some smaller lineups with Nafisa Collier and Xander Rossini.
Stewart gets another bucket, so make it 24 for Stewie. 24 and 11 rebounds in this game.
Courtney Williams talking about the money. She won the half-court shot earlier today, so that in itself was the whole video.
It's a big day for her. It's a big financial day for Courtney.
You gotta love Courtney Williams. One of a kind.
And Minnesota, 2024 Commissioner Cup champs. In their first appearance, their first title. And a $10,000 donation being made to the charity Minnesota playing for, Gender Justice. $5,000 will go to the charity New York is playing for, Women Creating Change. 94-89 your final.
And what a fun game this has been to watch. I know at the end of the day, it doesn't equate to anything in the regular season. However, being able to have this tournament, the Commissioner's Cup, has brought so much excitement. The 2 weeks of the regular season Commissioner Cup games, the final championship tonight. I mean, what a great game. 2 great teams, offensive efficiency, defensive efficiency, and the defense won out tonight.